If your student is still working on number identification, the numbers 0 through 9 are going to be our base digits, and those they will absolutely have to work on first. There are lots of different activities to do to work on those numbers. They can work on physically manipulating those numbers by tracing them in sand, by painting them, by going around your school or your community, the grocery store, your house, and looking for those numbers. That's something I do with my students a lot, is we go around the school and we look for those numbers on clocks and door signs and classroom numbers. But they absolutely will have to get kinesthetically involved in identifying those numbers, probably much more than just sitting and memorizing them with flashcards, although that is a great way to supplement your activities. But once they know those numbers, there's a vast number line that goes and extends beyond the number 9 that they will have to work to memorize, okay? But they don't have to be able to memorize these numbers with flashcards or going around and looking in your environment for those numbers. They can use place value to figure them out. So something that we do with our students is, let's say we have the number 34. Well, they have learned before doing this how to count by 10 and what place value each digit is in. They know that this is the ones place, and they know that this is the tens place. So they're counting by tens, and quickly, when I show them this number, they are now going 10, 20, 30, 4. 34. This number is 34 because our numbers follow a pattern. If I had 134, they would know that this is the hundreds place, and they would say 100, 10, 20, 30, 4, 134. And this works for all numbers. If I had the number 96, quickly our students are picking up counting by tens and thinking in their head 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96. 96. And if they don't yet memorize that number, then they can count and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 96. Although once they see this digit in the ones place, they are able to recall that number as what is identified by. Okay, for another example, if I had the number 42, the way that I would begin teaching my students that this is not 24 is by writing them on top of each other in their place values. And I would say, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 42. 10, 20, 24. 42 and 24. Although we have the same digits, these are not the same number because I can prove it with my base 10 blocks.